And then after the event, the follow-up, I think it's super, super important. And what I like to do is if there is a host, so if you get invited to an event by a corporation or something, then it's different. But if you get invited by a person, I always stress that you write a handwritten note to them and send it by mail.
Mm,
You can send a email too saying thanks, but you don't get. In addition to that, you still need to do the handwritten letter saying, "Hey, I had a great time. Thanks for the invite. I learned X, Y, Z, or I met some cool people." Just because you took the time to sit down, write out something, and put a stamp on it, put it in the mail, you put that extra energy in. And so, how many people are going to do that? Very few. You might be the only one. And so, that in the host's mind, hey, you're pretty much automatically invited to all the other stuff that they're going to have because you have that impact. They see that and they're like, oh, mail. Everyone likes getting mail if it's especially it's
sure.
handwritten mail. And then they're going to, oh, okay. I'm going to make sure that Shane is invited to the next thing because he appreciated it. He appreciated it so much he actually mailed me this.
Took this extra step. Sure, right.
Right.
Time and energy. Yeah, absolutely.
And it doesn't have to be mentioning anything about, business stuff. It can just be like just a personal person to person. Hey, thank you. I appreciate it. It was a
A
good,
gratitude type of appreciation.
right. And I think that it really sets you apart when you do that. So I would say do the handwritten note. Um, Also, thanking people, just thanking everybody, because I think that people assume that people are thanked sufficiently all the time, but I find that people are usually underthanked. So
Sure.
no one's going to get angry with you for thanking them. Be like, why are you thanking me? Get out of here. Yes. What do you got there, Shane?
A beautiful thank you note, handwritten from one of my friends and coaches named Nick Shelton. So
Oh,
he
see?
practices what he preaches.
Yeah, I actually put that sucker in the mail on parchment paper. Yeah,
Absolutely.
because
Yep.
I say that I do it and I do it because, I want did it feel good to get mail, actual mail?
Absolutely. Yeah. Something written, something physical, something that actually took time and effort. Yeah, it's yeah, when you get something with your name on it, at first you're looking at this envelope and you're thinking, what kind of spam is this? And you open it up, it actually says Shane. You go down and you say Nick, you're like, huh, what is this? It's not typed up. So
Right.
it's a whole different feel. It's a completely different feeling than any type of text message or smiley face emoji. Hey bro, cool event, thanks.
Yeah.
It's a whole different event. It's a whole different experience. And it's like, well, next time I have an event, I'm absolutely going to be coming back to coming back to this
Right.
person. So
Yeah, people will
yep.
remember you. You want to be remembered. And so this has an impact on people when you do it. And I think it's fun
Yep.
to do because, give people what you would like. I like handwritten letters. I don't normally get them, but I would like them. And so I know that other people would appreciate that too. And so, yeah, that thanking people, it's better to overthank than underthank. And so it's always good to thank people
Hmm.
anything that they do that is worthy of a thanks. You don't have to have I have high thanking standards. No, lower your thanking standards and just thank people for simple things. They really appreciate
Sure.
it. And
Sure.
then,
Just be grateful too. I mean, we all know the power of gratitude and being grateful for things. And I think writing it down really solidifies that, just like we were talking about earlier with the notes. It just changes something physiologically inside of your brain when you're writing down in like a gratitude journal or sending a thank you note. So
right,
agreed.
okay.